Welcome back, everybody! What is going on?
Everything leads up to this!
Today we got another special video for you. We are interviewing out of Wisconsin, the Oshkosh North High School Football Team. D1, baby. Hey. You may be asking yourself, why am I interviewing a high school football team? Because I want to, damn it. Is that okay with you? Is that okay? Nah, actually, if I'm being honest with you, my cousin's on the team, so, like, you know how it is. You know, it's a family thing, you know, I gotta be. Before we get into the video, please make sure to smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm.
Just smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm.
And make sure to tell your grandma, your auntie, your cousin, your sister's neighbors. Your grandma got an auntie, they got a sister brother, they got a nephew, they might have a cousin, you know, tell them to subscribe.
If you like, comment, subscribe, tell your grandma, your auntie, your cousin, your sister, brother. If your cousin got a sister, they got an auntie, cousin, and if they possibly got a nephew, you know what I'm saying, tell them to subscribe. You know what I'm saying?
How treacherous is the training that you guys go through at the D1 level, practicing 6 days a week? How tough is that?
It's kind of a simplistic breakdown of things we do every single day, and you just kind of prepare your body to get used to it. We do offensive, defensive sections for our practices, and usually it's about 2.5 hours, so about hour 15 each defensive and offense. So,
Damn!
and over time, at first it gets really tiring because you got to get your body used to it, but as the practices come, you just body gets used to it, and you just get prepared for it every single day.
All right, cool. Last year the team's record was 0-9, and now, unfortunately, after last night's L, we're 3-1. What led to the dramatic turnaround?
Well, I have no idea. I got to think about this.
What did you say?
Well, I'd say we definitely had a bunch of sophomores step up. We get sophomore class coming up right now. We got a lot of bigger guys, lots of people stepping up when guys go down. They were all in the weight room over summer. We got really solid senior class this year. Juniors are stepping into it. It also has something to do with our new Podby plan because of COVID. We're not playing in the FBA this year. So I would definitely say we have a better team this year than we did last year, but we're definitely playing teams that are far below our skill level. So yeah,
Just
turns it around for us for sure. Yeah.
Just beating up on the little kids. I love it.
Yeah. First game, 42-0. I didn't even feel accomplished after that, man.
Describe your role within the offense playing running back. You just a touchdown guy, or what?
Sometimes I want to be that big play guy, kind of gets the offense going.
Mm-hmm.
But I think I'm also kind of the guy that can help move us down the field because you can use me in multiple ways, like through the air, on the ground, So I try to be that all around guy.
Try to be that Alvin Kamara. Right, nice.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
And what's the atmosphere like around the team when you're winning compared to when you're losing? Because word on the street is you guys were not that good last year, but you guys have turned that around.
Yeah. Comparing the past year teams that I've played on to this year, it's like night day and night. It's two completely different things. Last year you have guys who are quitting after the first quarter. You have guys who are putting their heads down. You have guys who are just, that you just didn't see it through their energy and their body language. They're just done with it right away.
Black 58 Razor. Black 58 Razor. Come here. I swear to God, if you ever pull this shit again, you won't see the light of day.
Oh my God.
They were never truly all in versus this year. Everyone on that sideline is talking. Everyone's giving some sort of energy. Practice is completely different. People are coming ready to practice, ready to compete. And in games, that shows automatically on the field. You have everyone 10 times, 10 times practicing 10 times harder, who are 10 times better than what they were last year.
Okay. Yeah, that it definitely seems like it'd be night and day.
Day and night.
Being ranked now as the 12th quarterback in Wisconsin, what did you do in the off season that led to you being on like this next level?
Well, it was definitely a long off season. My off season was a little longer than everybody else's just because I suffered a torn pancreas injury after my first varsity start back in 2019. And so just having that little extra time to really put in the work, I spent my time just with my dad and just doing a lot of reps and getting my mental game up. And I've also been training down in Milwaukee area with Top Line to get my physical game up and just throwing on the run, stuff like that. And so I think me being active on Twitter as well with some of these scouts and really just furthering myself like that has got me noticed a little bit better.
Okay. Yeah, no, that definitely seems like it helped being active on social media and all. Now, playing strong side outside linebacker, what's your role within the team's complex defensive system?
Good question. Well, week 1, I did not have much of a role. Most of the time I would just have to seal the edge and stay home. Sometimes they'd run a reverse and I'd get a tackle, but usually I was just a safety valve.
Mm-hmm.
Week 2, it was more pass heavy, lots of pass D. And then this week, just last night, big role. I'm not going to lie. I got a lot of tackles, which I don't even think I was supposed to, because my role last night, to be honest, I was supposed to just seal the edge and force everything back inside, but they had some quicker guys on a Schwabenon getting to the edge, and I was lucky to get a lot of solo tackles. I got a lot of chase down tackles on broken plays, so I'm just doing to help out. Yeah.
Chase down some kids like you, LeBron.
Yeah, honestly.
Oh, blocked by James!
Had a few of those.
Who do you model your game after?
I mean, when you look at like guys that are like all-purpose backs who can receive the ball and rush, Alvin Kamara comes to mind, of course, because he's really known for that. And then you also got Christian McCaffrey.
Yeah.
He had 1,000 yards, 1,000 rushing yards one year. So, he's kind of the back for that. But yeah, I try to model my game after them because, they can do everything and they can really be the center of that offense.
Okay. And then what do you like playing better, free safety or wide receiver?
Me personally, I like wide receiver a lot more. Just
all right. Well, hold on. Take touchdowns out of the equation. Does that change your answer?
No.
Okay.
I love breaking down wide receiver. I love watching as much film as possible. I watch a lot of guys from the NFL level, Devonta Adams and DeAndre Hopkins, and then you got guys going into the league this year and Rashad Bateman, and I just take little bits and pieces of game from all the film I watch, and I love just going onto a field by yourself and working on it. I love putting a trash can in front of you and working on your releases. I love running 40-yard dashes for fun. It's all fun to me. The grind is fun.
Okay. Now, as you mentioned, you started varsity as a sophomore, but then ended up suffering an injury. How do you hope to improve on that impressive milestone this year? Like starting varsity as a sophomore is pretty impressive. How do you hope to improve on that now?
I mean, I was honored to be able to even suit up and I played, so that really was an honor. But this year, just getting that first win in a couple of years really meant a lot to me. That was, I think, our biggest milestone. We haven't won in 4 years.
Damn!
And so to be able to, rep our New Jerseys, with Oshkosh on our back and win a game really was the big milestone for us. And, so individual stats, not really, is something that I'm pushing toward. It's just we're stacking up a good season, and that's really impressive.
What's your personal favorite package that Coach Kajawa calls out?
It's a good one. I would have to say it's when we call.
Psych! Y'all really thought, huh?
What do you mean?
What are some of the team's goals for this season? Because you guys, how far do you think the team can go this year?
Honestly, from what I've seen and from what I've, the people I've been with, everybody has that motivation to go all the way. And I think we can really go all the way. We can win the rest of our games. We can run the table, Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
I think we can do that. So, yeah, the sky's the limit with this team. We got a great culture, so I'm
Okay.
excited.
And then I was told this team is different than the ones in years previous because you guys used to not be that good. I've been told there have been guys putting their heads down and giving up. And so
Yeah.
how is this team different from the previous year's teams?
I think we got more leadership this year. There's a lot of, motivation to succeed.
More guys stepping up, taking accountability.
Yeah. A lot of guys would just they blame it on each other and they wouldn't really, they wouldn't hold themselves accountable, like you said. So it's kind of nice to have people that will, defend each other and they'll make sure that, they're responsible for whatever happens.
Okay. And then my last question here for you is, and this is one I ask everyone. I'm looking most forward to your answer on this one. I'm doing pretty well this year, sitting at 3-1. Last year, I heard you were 0-9, so definitely a dramatic turnaround.
Yeah.
What do you hope to accomplish this year?
Well, I mean, we do take it one week at a time. That first week was pretty exciting, getting that first dub and seeing our points on the board like that. And to be able to just keep it rolling really meant a lot. Unfortunately, last night we weren't able to finish it off, but we put ourselves and we showed that we can compete with these high level teams. I think that was good for us, and our morale is very high right now. And so I think we're just taking it one week at a time. We got Sheboygan North, and so basically, if we beat them, we're leading our division. And then we get to play Oshkosh West in the playoffs. So we get to play our rival game, and so that's what's keeping us going right now.
Okay. And then Caden had mentioned before how last year there were just some guys like quitting on the team, putting their heads down, giving up after the first quarter. And I was told that last night when you guys lost, you guys fought hard all the way through the end. What was the difference like?
I mean, like I said earlier, we had a long off season, and so we built relationships that are going to last a long time. And so a couple of years ago, people we go to high school with these guys, but they weren't really like a brotherhood to a lot of people. And I think us having this whole year and a half off and just being able to groove, and we love that guy, so we're going to put every line for them. So
You're good.
And so we're just putting everything on the line, because I look to my right and I look to my left, and these guys are my brothers that we've been battling and grinding in the weight room, and we've been doing all those after practices, and so I think really just our brotherhood, and knowing that guy's trying his hardest and that I need to try my hardest as well. We didn't give up last night. We fought to the very end. So I think that's a big turnaround from the past couple years.
Yeah, no, that's all you can ask for. Just go to the very end, no matter what, and just keep looking forward. How does playing defense help you play offense and vice versa? Because it's gotta be you gotta pick up on some things.
Yeah. So I mean, in terms of mentality wise, I think playing, a corner in a free safety, you have to have this dog mentality to you. You see guys like Jalen Ramsey and Jair Alexander, who are also pretty big inspirations for me, who just
Josh Norman, that bitch.
And let him just
of them. And I think at wide receiver, there's not a lot of guys, you don't really hear about a lot of guys like that who are just getting in people's heads. So I feel like me being able to do that on defense and offense is a good step ahead of, a couple of wide receivers ahead of me.
Okay. So who on the team would you least like to date your sister?
My sister's 12.
Oh, okay. I'm going to take that as none of them.
Yeah.
However, if you had to pick someone, who would you choose?
I'm going to have to go with Evan Chop.
Evan Choppa.
Choppa, yeah. I've seen him in relationships. He's definitely, like Caden said, he's definitely a respectable young man, but
however,
he's definitely a player. He's a player for sure. I don't want him anywhere near my sister. I'll say that.
Who on the team would you least like to date your sister?
Oh, God. That's tough. I mean, there's a lot of people I wouldn't let date my sister. So that's like a tough one. But I'd have to go Caden. I'm not
Caden.
I don't know, something about him. He's trying to spit game to other people's sisters. So I feel like I wouldn't want that to happen to me either. So
Okay.
yeah,
And then I gotta ask, where does Cole rank on this list? Is he high up there?
yeah, I could not see that. So like I would definitely make sure that doesn't happen.
I'm asking everyone this question. Who on the team would you least like to date your sister?
Out of anyone on the team,
Yep.
Gus Dabler, 100%.
How come?
I don't know. Just I know him too well, and to me, I don't. He's there's just something about him.
Okay. And then I gotta ask, where does Cole rank on this list? Is he high up there?
He seems like I've seen is like if he's in a relationship, he's a very respectful young man.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now. Stop the cap.
So I'm gonna put him in the middle.
Okay.
Top choice or something on a date, but he's there.
I'm curious to hear your answer. Who on the team would you least like to date your sister?
Probably gonna go with Will Verstegen.
Okay.
The redhead with the mullet, drives a moped. I guess that really answers it right there. He's a good guy, but just a crazy little man. So I don't know how well that would go. His mullet is pretty good looking though. So
that we've heard three different answers so far. Cole, actually, Caden said Gus, and Cole said Chapel.
oh yeah.
Now I gotta ask, where does Cole rank on this list? Is he high up there?
Who? Cole?
Cole.
Yeah, probably just a little too crazy.
Mhm.
He's a good guy though.